Our second topic, Christian McCaffrey will be making his comeback this week. That Achilles thing's been a scary deal. I don't know if they feel like they're totally out of the woods yet, but I think the context on this is very, very important. And the context, really going back to the summer is they were concerned with where he was at during training camp. They started to ramp him up from the opener. That's when it first flared up. And that's when they shut him down. And so they shut him down with the intention of taking this slow, with the intention of saying, we're going to have him ready for the playoffs and we're going to have him ready to roll when it really counts. And so it was almost a month ago exactly that they started ramping him up again, right around when they played on that Thursday night against Seattle. And they slowly have kind of given him more and more. And the concern was that at some point it was going to flare up. It hasn't. And so this week he's practiced 3 times already. We're talking here on Friday morning, and they haven't had any issue. I asked one person there late last night, has the progress been steady? The answer I got back was better than steady. Another person there told me he looks like himself. So it looks like all systems go for Christian McCaffrey on Sunday. Again, with the caveat that you have to be careful with this sort of injury because it can be unpredictable and when it flares up. But they feel a lot better about this than they did a few weeks ago, and certainly could change the equation for the Niners. The Niners are still very much in it. They've stumbled around some this year, but they're right in that pack of teams in the NFC West. All those teams are bunched together: the Rams, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Niners. And certainly you look at the pelts on the wall and the important players in that team: your Nick Bosa's, your Fred Warner's, your Brock Purdy's, your George Kittle's, your Deebo Samuel's, guys who've been through the wars. Those guys are still there too. They don't have everybody. Brandon Ayuk's still hurt, but it does look like they've got enough now to go on a run, especially if Christian McCaffrey can be some semblance of what he's been over the last few years.